Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just I'm playing Octopath Traveler. Last episode, we I only just remembered something actually. We can go and take a look at that later in the episode. I think we began Cyrus's chapter 3, and we also entered Yvonne's birthplace and explored his cellar. And today we're gonna go and see what's at the end of this place. Oh god.
Therese!
Professor?
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you? You disappoint me, Cyrus. I took you for a more logical man.
Headmaster Yvonne, what do you intend to do with her?
The girl went poking around in my secrets. I fear she can't be allowed to live. And so I'll finish off teacher and student in one fell swoop.
You'll not lay a hand on my pupil. I'll see to that.
You seem terribly agitated, Cyrus. It's not good for the humors.
It's one of those blood crystals.
You will taste the power I summoned from the far reaches of hell!
Yep,
Cannot fail.
we're now dealing with Hulk Hogan. Oh yes. Let's go and get this guard in here. Who's going to attack instead of improve my offense. Thanks, guard. Appreciate your existence. Arrow storm. Nobody's weak to arrows. Okay.
All right.
Let us try some
This calls
axes.
for surgery.
They're weak to axes. Okay. So
What next?
let's go and analyze you in here. Spheres. 10k health. Tornado, wow. Ba-da-bum.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, more.
The miracle of health.
The miracle of health.
Now,
Alright.
What next?
Time for more analyzation.
much to learn.
Lightning. Okay.
I am ready.
Lightning and darkness.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Are you kidding me, you stupid guard? Thwash. That can be nasty.
My
Okay.
turn.
Let me go and do some steel SP on you.
I appreciate it. Really.
Work on a little bit of your weaknesses. Another attack from one of those,
Here we go.
but it fails. Let's go and do another heal more
The miracle
for
of
primers.
health.
Alright, here comes the other one. Tornado again. Shit. Okay,
Out of my way.
so. I can break Yvonne. Technically. I can break the two guys in front. If I'm lucky, I get improved defense. Otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna bank on that, so I'm just gonna go and buff up Therion. And then we can break him somewhere in the next turn, so... Or... Well, no, I'm gonna break him in this turn, right. I guess I'll go and just do an armor corrosive on him.
I see through the defenses.
Alright, Cyrus,
What next?
let us go for a lightning blast.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready.
Okay. And... This is a difficult situation because... Well... Yeah, banking on getting that buff seems like a bad idea. Lioness.
The lion dance.
You're such a stupid thing. You're such a stupid being. Alright. Now, I think I know one of your weaknesses. And that would be light. Wait. Yeah, I kind of want this to happen. Because I want Cyrus to do a lot of damage.
How do you like this?
There we go, yep. The power of hell has its disadvantages, my friends.
All right.
We also get patience. What can I do? I guess I'll go and do some healing.
The miracle of health.
Alright. There we go.
My let's do this.
Increased power, decreased defense on
Time
Yvonne.
to steal the show.
There we go. That's Salaki's dead.
I am ready.
Let me go and lion dance.
The
Elfin.
lion dance.
I hate you. And kind of love you at the same time, because now I can do something like this.
Unparalleled.
I guess I'll do Moonlight Waltz.
Break. Let's get down to work.
Alright. And Protection. Ba-ba. Here we go. Physical strength isn't augmented. Different weaknesses. Kind of.
I appreciate it. Really.
Still the same weaknesses there. Kind of.
I am ready.
I guess I'll just go and hit you with the dagger. I also want to lower his defense if I can.
All right.
Which I can in one of the next turns.
Sacred light.
I'm gonna defend.
Not. What is the logical course of action?
So that I can attack you right now and hope that I... There we go.
I am ready.
Hope that I break him. Yeah, both Therion and what's-his-face are fine, so... Let's go and... increase Cyrus's elemental attacks.
My turn.
Therion, you can go and do an armor corrosive on him.
I see through the defenses.
Bring it on.
And then I guess I'll go and... You know what, sure, let's just go for an amputation. Do some damage. Alright, Cyrus, full power. Let's go for Lightning Blast. 6k, okay.
I am ready.
Primrose, summon your guard. Boom, doom, boom. Alright, Therion, Aper's Reckoning, he's
Time
dead.
to steal the show.
See ya.
Where's the nearest tavern?
Not too far away, buddy. Preposterous! I am all powerful. I am eternal, immortal.
What in the...
Immortal? Lies. They were all lies. Lies. Who lied to you? Cannot end like this. I must not. Professor?
You have my gratitude.
Therese, you saved my life.
Thank goodness.
Oh, Professor, I'm so glad you're... Pfft, what have I done? A teacher endangering the life of his pupil. But I can reflect upon my failings another time. For now, I must get you to safety.
Awake, are you?
Yes, Professor.
Therese, I must know what you saw and heard. You'll tell me, yes?
Yes, Professor. One day I heard the headmaster talking to someone in his office. I couldn't make out the other voice, but they were talking about you. They were saying they would see you dead. And so I
You came all the way here to warn me.
Yes, Professor.
I see. Well, Therese, as your teacher, I must scold you for your most reckless and careless actions.
I understand, Professor.
But one thing is also clear. Were it not for your actions, I would have died in that dark pit. And so, as a man, I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thank you, Therese, from the bottom of my heart. But you must promise me one thing.
What is it, Professor?
In the future, pray consult someone you can trust before embarking on such a dangerous course of action.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I did learn from the best.
I suppose you did, didn't you?
Professor,
I must continue my journey, but I will send letters. Yes, I'll include a sentence to keep your mind sharp.
I'm fine. Oh. You idiot. Ah, whatever.
I look forward to that, Professor.
Yeah.
But I think we've talked enough for the day. You should rest.
Oh, wait, Professor! The headmaster. He said one more thing.
What's this now?
He said that once you were out of the way, there was a place he would go.
Intriguing. And where might that be, pray tell? I appreciate your concern, but I will go there. I must. In a way, we are not so different, the headmaster and I.
Professor,
That unquenchable thirst for knowledge, bordering almost on obsession. And yet, our philosophies regarding the ultimate purpose of knowledge could not be more different. The headmaster used his position and prestige to hoard knowledge for his own foul ends. As an academic, I cannot forgive this. Knowledge is for one and all. We inherit the knowledge of our ancestors and pass it on to those who follow us. Only then is its true value realized. Headmaster Yvonne believed true knowledge should begin and end with him. He was wrong. Always remember this, Therese. Knowledge is a bounty to be shared by all.
a bounty?
The more of us that possess true knowledge, the richer we all become. Those who seek knowledge must never forget this. That is what I believe. And those who would use their knowledge for nefarious ends must be stopped.
So, it would be wrong of me to keep this to myself. The headmaster said he was headed to the town of Duskbarrow.
I see. Thank you, Therese. Do not worry. Your teacher will not make the same mistake twice. When I act, I will exercise due caution.
I can believe you this time?
Please do, my dear girl.
If you say so, then I shall see you when you're
Sneeze.
You have my word. I will arrange for someone to look after you until your strength returns.
Therese seems like a good girl. She's got spirit and pluck, and would follow you to the end of the world and back, it seems. I remember times when I've been as filled with passion as she. But then I don't have to tell you what's what, right, Professor? I'm afraid I'm not sure what you were alluding. I'm just saying, she's come all this way for your sake. Oh, indeed, she's a most dedicated and conscientious student. That she would make a journey out of worry for her professor's health is a credit to her. I think you're missing the point. Nothing thrills a scholar's heart quite like a student who utterly dedicated to her studies. Is something the matter, Primrose? No, I think I just had the wrong end of the stick. Let's also go and get Primrose. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Ophelia. Whatever. Right.
Duskbarrow. Whatever did the headmaster seek there? Judging from his transformation to that dreadful beast, the power he obtained was an unholy one indeed. Is it possible that the tome holds not only the secrets to death, but new forms of life? And yet, I find it hard to believe that transforming himself into a demon was the headmaster's ultimate goal. After all, did he not say he was betrayed? And the original copy of the tome is still nowhere to be found. So many questions remain, but now I know where I can find the answers. On to Duskbarrow, and whatever dark secrets await me there.
And so Cyrus left Stoneguard behind, having witnessed with his own eyes the nightmarish powers contained within the pages of that baleful tome. But what do Yvonne and his cohorts truly seek? Whether he was ready to face them or not, Cyrus would find his answers in Duskbarrow. Okay, now before we continue, however, I am going to read to this travel banter and then I'm going to do something. Professor, that monster. That was, I think, well, whatever. You speak of Headmaster Yvonne. Yes, he seemed just a normal person, and then... Some monsters are created in laboratories, so it is certainly possible to transform a man into one. There will always be people prepared to use knowledge for vile ends. Never thought knowledge would be so frightening. Yes, but remember that while it can serve evil, it is also the weapon we need to defeat the same evil. The weapon we need to defeat that same evil. You mean it all depends on who uses it? Precisely. That is why, you see, the pursuit of knowledge demands virtue and integrity. Knowledge nobly won can be shared for the benefits of all men. I warrant that if it had been you who had found that knowledge, you would have known how to use it for good. Such glowing praise, you flatter me, dear lady. Alright, my friends, I will be back in a moment. Alright. Let me go and rest up at the inn for a moment. And then I want to get Ophelia, Tressa, and Hanet in the party. Because the next chapter we're going to be doing is Ophelia's chapter. But before we go and do that, there's actually something else that I want to go and do. That I totally forgot about. Right. Hanet. And Tressa. Tressa. Now then. Tressa, you need a job again. If there's even one available, yes. The warrior. Or I'm going to turn Alphen into a warrior. I think that's a better idea. There we go. And then she can be... nothing. Or... she can be nothing. Big oof. Let's see. Carnage Blade, sure. Imperial Lance. And then she can have the Sapphire Rod. Right. So before we go and continue, let's go back over to Wellspring. Do you remember that chest in front of the black market? Well, I remember it. Right now, in any case. So that is where I'll be going next. Just want to go and get that, and then I'll be done with that. Let's... I will probably run into some more scorpions though, which is gonna be really annoying.
Ready or not, here I come. Here I go.
It's a lot of hair. Do you have anything to do with that guy? No. I don't think so. Unless if he's weak to wind. No. Cool. Ba-da-ba-da,
Nice try.
ba-ba.
Messaged me. Well then.
Messaged me. Let's go and break this guy.
I will not be thy prey. What next?
Now, I think you have this guy over here. No, okay.
Here goes nothing. This calls for surgery.
Tressa looks amazing, by the way. As per usual.
What?
Nice. Let's go and do Trade Tempest.
Winds of fortune are howling.
Bring.
Let's see, would level slash do more? I don't think so.
Well.
Come.
She doesn't have she doesn't have steel SP. Nice. I guess you can go and just do this. And still not kill him. Even after a second serving.
Let in my.
And another attack. And another attack.
I honor thee, my
Hey, she killed her. I'm not complaining. Let's go and take a look, actually. Ophelia is done with Apothecary, actually. Let's get Steel SP first. You can go and get Luminescence and heal more. And then I guess Sheltering Veil. Okay. So Ophelia, you can actually go and take another job right now. So you've already been a scholar, you have not been a merchant quite yet, or a thief, or basically anything else. Where's the merchant right now? That's Primrose. Well, the thing is, she's gonna be the person in this chapter right now, so... I guess you can be this. Right. I'm gonna give you Miguel's Spear and a Shadow Bow.
Step right up. Well then.
Well done indeed. Right. No skills. There we go, spears, finally.
My turn now.
We finally have the spears and the wind.
Winds of fortune are howling.
Here we go.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I guess you can break one of these guys. You may have the wind and the spears, but it still doesn't make it any less annoying.
What to do? Well then. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Come. Oh, this calls for surgery.
Wow. Alphen being a warrior? Yeah. That, my friends, was a good idea. Making him even stronger. Alright. I could have gotten this chest much earlier, huh? I thought these boxes would... I can see it now. Back here. Well, can I please run away?
What to do?
Ugh. The one time, the one moment that I want to run away. Ophelia slipped and fell. Yeah, That's what you get for running away.
What the?
I'll not
Alright
be
then.
defeated.
Ugh, I hate this. What does this even do, this thing? Inflicts poison on a single ally? Huh. Intriguing. I'll go and use one of these.
Take this.
Listen to me.
My turn now. The winds of fortune are howling.
Haha. What next?
Not much. Because you don't really have a lot of stuff.
Shucks.
Shucks indeed. Well... I guess I'll go and use this.
How do you like this?
Now, if you don't have a scholar with you, some of these moments are really annoying.
Let's. I won't hold back.
Sure, Trade Tempest.
The winds of fortune are howling. I'll do. Here I go. May the sacred flame shine forth. What?
Holding back. Let's get down to work.
Wow. Jesus.
Shucks.
It's just never-ending missing against this enemy. Also poison.
My turn now.
Letting my. Shucks.
Can you please die? Thank you.
Ha! Try again.
Level up. Wow. That was pretty dang bad. Copperfield pouch. Also skills. Yeah. She has a lot of points that I probably should have spent earlier. Hired help is a pretty nice one. Rest is meh. Sidestep? Sure. Okay. Cool. Got that item. Right? I don't even remember what it was. Let's go and make our way over to Goldshore. I do need to heal up at some point. Also, I am rich beyond belief. It's amazing. I love it. Alright. To the tavern we go. I'm also going to save my game. Okay. Hello. Hear a tale, please. I'll do myself a stretch. The story so far. The sacred kindling is carried out once every 20 years. The first destination on the pilgrimage, the town of Sainbridge. And it was there she met 3 young boys after carrying out her duties. Now she remembers them and others she has met on her path. Each time she bows her head in prayer to the sacred flame. The ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer. The fire you've brought us, Sister Ophelia, looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I've no doubt your kindness was a comfort to the children you met as well. Bishop Bartolo's words in Sainbridge remain etched in Ophelia's heart, and she carries them with her as she arrives in Goldshore, the next stop on her journey.
So, this is Goldshore. Here, another flame wants for kindling. After that, I can return at last to Flame's Grace and cast my ember into the great flame. Then, my long journey will come to an end. That man looks familiar. Master Matthias of the Leonil Consortium.
What brings you to this place, good sir?
Ah, Sister Ophelia. It has been far too long since I saw your lovely face.
Wow.
Pray forgive me for ending our first meeting so abruptly.
There is nothing to forgive, sister. I heard of the Archbishop's affliction. Terrible news, that. I hear that you are performing the kindling in Sister Liana's stead. Your journey has not been an easy one, I am sure.
It is the path I have chosen. And the provisions your consortium generously prepared for my sister have served me well on the road. I thank you for all your kindness, sir. Our realm owes you a great debt.
Think nothing of it, sister. We, too, are honored to serve. You have a gentle heart. The people are fortunate to have your guidance. Disease, poverty, war, natural calamities. There is no shortage of suffering in this world. And yet, I hear that recently, there are those who turn their backs on the church, shunning the light of the sacred flame.
That is most saddening to hear, sir.
Oh, but forgive me. I did not mean to trouble you when you have more important matters at hand. Do forget what I said, and focus yourself on the kindling. I, too, will offer a prayer for your success.
You have my thanks, Master Matthias.
And now, I fear I have some business I must attend to. I will be in town for a while longer. Mayhap our paths will cross again.
Travel banter. This kindling ceremony sure seems like a big deal in the church. Don't you get nervous? Oh, very much so, believe me. I can't help but imagine the worst, like forgetting the words to the prayer or tripping over my own feet. I know exactly how you feel. I get so anxious when I restock the shop, but no one buys anything. But then again, it's kind of thrilling too. It's what makes trading so exciting. Right, challenges are what make everything worthwhile. So even if I'm nervous, I know that the kindling is an important ceremony and I have to do it right. That's the spirit. So shake off that nervousness and let's get going, Ophelia. Yes, let's Tressa. Travel banter!
Forgiven me.
I would know more of this man to whom thou spokest earlier. You mean Master Matthias? He is a merchant I met in Flamesgrace. He was of great help to me when I was preparing for my journey. So it was a fortunate happenstance to meet him again here. It certainly was. I'm starting to think that fortune is smiling favorably on this quest. I met you after all. If that's not good fortune, I don't know what is. Is something the matter? Nothing. There's nothing at all. Are you sure? Your face suddenly turned bright red. Oh, I love how these people with like crazy composure just lose their shit. I love that. Let's see. So after Trissa and Hanet, it is Cyrus and Therion. Let's get him. Therion and Cyrus. All right. Suddenly, my window makes a noise. I love that I love those moments.
How do you do?
I'm the flame bearer, Sister Ophelia. Do I have the honor of speaking to His Excellency?
Oh.
Sister Ophelia, oh, thank the gods. We have been eagerly waiting for your arrival. Is something the matter, Your Excellency? You look quite pale.
No.
I do. Please forgive me. It is nothing you need concern yourself with. Oh, but what a terrible welcome I've given you. I am Donovan, the Bishop of Coldshore. We thank you for coming all this way. No doubt your journey has been a trying one.
May the sacred flame guide us.
I've been helped by many along the way. I could never have made it without their kindness. I have brought the ember. May the flame ever shine upon the people of Coldshore. Your Excellency? Forgive me, sister. I was lost in my thoughts for a moment. All alone? I fear I've not yet finished the necessary preparations for the kindling.
Goodness!
Oh, I see.
I'm so very sorry.
I'm so terribly sorry. It's just that...
In that case...
Your Excellency, is there some way I may be of service?
No.
No, I mean, do not trouble yourself, sister. I am sure you already have so much on your mind. Why don't you get some rest in the meantime? I will see to all that it must be done. Talk about being distracted. I wonder whatever could be the matter.
Look!
That boy. Get him. I wonder where that child could have
Are
gone.
you okay?
Something troubling her? Ah, Professor, well, the truth is... I see, so there was a child spying on you earlier. Yes, but when I spotted him, he ran off to God's only know where. He looked to be in trouble. I'm sure I could help. If only I could find him again. Truly, you are a kind soul. It would well behoove me to assist you in this charitable quest. Why, thank you. Whenever you strive to help others, people become inspired to help you. I'm no exception. Now, about this runaway. I don't imagine it could have gone far. So I think it's best we thoroughly search the vicinity, rather than rushing about and spreading ourselves too thin. Haste does make waste, after all. You always have the best advice, Professor. More travel banter, holy crap. That priest is definitely hiding something. He certainly seemed distracted, didn't he? Well, there's the understatement of the year. I don't think he heard a word you said. He was clearly worried about something. He's an open book. Well, he is not a man who is accustomed to lying or prevaricating. That much is obvious. But I'm worried for him. What could be troubling him so? Maybe you're being set up and he's in on the game? If that's true, then there must be something forcing his hand. If he can get to the bottom of what is worrying him, we might be able to help. We have a little too much faith in people. You think so? I can only imagine him wishing harm on anyone, least of all us. We should learn more before we start making assumptions. If you insist, I just hope your good intentions don't go back. Alright. We are running. Yeah, I'm gonna switch out people before I do this. You know, just in case. Don't want to lose another piece of travel banter if I can. Well, I can still read them, but it makes more sense to watch them in the game as opposed to reading them off of some text on the screen. On my screen, not even your screen. Next up is Alfin, and then Primrose and Albert. Wait. Yeah, Primrose and Albert. I'll just see if I can. Well, whatever. Don't mind me. I'm confused, as per usual. Now, Primrose, which class can you be out now? An apothecary. Sure. Let's go and give you the Inferno Axe, and you're basically ready. You were working on something else, probably. But it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go and get Vivify. Let's go and get Amputation. Rehabilitate. And that's all I can get. Okay. Right. Back to the child. We have like 2 people following us. I love that. Hello, child.
Goodness!
There you are. I saw you in the church earlier. What do you want? I don't know nothing.
You are safe with
Settle
me.
down. I never said you did anything.
I am Ophelia.
My name is Sister Ophelia. What's your name? I'm Daniel. What a lovely name. It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Now then.
Were you there to see the bishop about something?
Yes.
What? Yeah, I guess. He sure seemed to have a lot on his mind. It was as though he was anxious about something, or even afraid. I don't... Daniel, if you know something, will you tell me? If there's any way in which I might offer if there's any way in which I might offer my aid, I'll do it. I brought a letter to the bishop. A letter? Somebody asked me to give it to him, a stranger. When the bishop read the letter, he went all white. I've never seen the bishop look like that before. I'll bet you don't know what that letter said. Can you remember anything about the person who gave you the letter? Well, I'd never seen him in town before. A newcomer to town. I see. Thank you, Daniel. I think I should speak with the bishop once more. Alright, we will do that. You know, in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of this. I was playing Octopath Traveler, and next episode we're gonna go and figure out what is wrong with this bishop. Goodbye.